What is up, my friends? My name is Echo Thrumi, and today I'm here to share a deck with you that does a good job of distracting incoming large troops such as pekkas, giant skeletons, giants, and maybe even the prince. I've had a lot of people ask me how to handle these big troops that can really take down your towers quickly, so I figured I'd put this video together here with a deck that I like using that really does that well. Before I get into it, I want to say thank you for coming down to the channel and spending a moment of your day with me. I always appreciate it. Now, let's take a look at this deck. As you can see, it's a low elixir cost deck. I can cycle through it very quickly, and with that elixir collector, it makes it even easier. So we have our spear goblins, which can be for an offensive push or a defensive distraction or just some defense. We have our Hog Rider for the offensive push, our powerful bomb tower for defense, fire spirits I actually use them for an offensive push behind the Hog Rider or as a defensive troop as well. I have the elixir collector to keep that elixir flowing. Goblins for distraction and defense, skeletons are for distraction, and the zap spell, which is just to slow things down or take out some goblins or incoming minions, things like that. So the whole idea is to quickly have this elixir pumping up so that I could always have the hog, the bomb tower, or the elixir collector ready to drop. Those are the cards that I want ready to play, and the other smaller cards, which are 5 of them, they can really be thrown out quickly so that I can get back to those cards that I really want to play. The more elixir collectors I could build up, the quicker I'm going to be getting the elixir that I need to push with my Hog Rider. Let's get into our replay right here. Let's watch. All right, as you can see, they have a perfect push deck. This is a great replay to show the example that I'm trying to get across to you right here. They have a prince, they have a pekka as well. So they throw their prince and their bomber right behind, which is a nice push because that bomber take out anything that I try and throw to distract. So they get a good push on my left tower, but at the same time, I got a nice push on their right hand tower with my Hog Rider. Now my fire spirits are going to make it to their left-hand tower, take off a little hit points, which will probably actually help me later on in the match. So they use their bomber and their wizard to go behind their large troops to take out any of my distraction troops that I have coming in. So that's actually a good way to play on their part, but we could still handle it. So they drop their Pekka, which is going after our left-hand tower. I throw an elixir collector on the right because I have time and because I want to start gaining that advantage knowing that they have an elixir-heavy deck. So their wizard is thrown behind. They do their goblin barrel as well, which I'm going to zap. And my bomb tower is taking care of that Pekka. I throw some of my goblins just to get rid of that wizard. And now I'm going to keep distracting. I'm going to keep that Pekka in the center so that it can be targeted by my tower and it can be taken out before it gets its hands on my tower. But the bomber did a nice job of taking out my tower while I was dealing with that Pekka. So I'm doing a little push here from the right-hand side with my Hog Rider. The prince takes me out. I only get 1 strike on that right-hand tower, but now I'm distracting the prince. Goblins are taking stabs. The tower is getting rid of that prince, and the prince does not even get to my right-hand tower. Perfect example of how you want to distract the larger troops, bring them into the center of your side of this track, and really take them out before they can get to your tower, taking advantage of the arrows that your tower is throwing at them. Just waiting for my elixir to build here. Looks like they're going to be doing another Pekka push. They're going to be distracted by my tower, but I'm going to use skeletons and stuff as well to distract them even more. They throw minions on top of my tower. I zap them. My spear goblins take them out. Fire spirits are running down the left-hand side to jump at the tower. And this Pekka is taken out completely by the archers in the tower, as well as that bomb tower. And I'm pushing down the right. I'm going to get a hit or 2. There's 2 strikes, and is it going to be a 3? There it is. I took down that tower. Now, to distract this prince, I use the bomb tower. That's going to distract them both. They throw their minions yet again, and I'm going to deal with those with some spear goblins and then a zap, and they don't get near the towers at all either. Now they throw their goblin barrel. I don't have a zap, so I throw some goblins to just try and distract them a little bit so they don't take too much out of my tower. Drop another elixir pump because my second one is about to be gone. And now we're going to be going into overtime when we're just about dead even. I do a push down the left-hand side to get a few strikes in that tower as I'm distracting with the spear goblins and the goblins. Now the bomb tower because I wasn't able to get rid of the wizard or the bomber. Looks like we're still about even. I get a couple of fire spirits on there, and then my hog is going to get a strike or two. There's one, and one more strike before the Pekka takes me out. 300 hit points left, and they have 1,100 on my right. I'm going to throw the skeletons to distract those goblins a little bit, and then I throw the goblins to distract the prince that comes in, as well as the spear goblins, which are going to distract that Pekka. Bomb tower distracts from the right and from the left, and now I'm throwing a hog push down the left-hand side, hopefully for the win. One strike right there. They throw their minions. I zap them. There it is, my friends. So that is an excellent example. This replay really shows how you need to distract these large offensive troops coming in, bring them into the center, and really keep them there so that your towers and your smaller, lower elixir cost troops can take care of them. And that's a big point right there. If you can take out a prince with one set of goblins and one set of skeletons, that's 3 elixir costs versus the 5 elixir costs of that prince. So you're gaining the advantage. You always want to gain the elixir advantage so that you could have more elixir for your pushes, and then they're just sitting back waiting for their elixir to build as you have your troops ready to deploy. So that's the idea, my friends. This is the deck. Hopefully this was helpful. I'd love to see you guys utilizing this strategy to improve your game. I'd like you to try out this deck too, and if you do, let me know how you like it and what arena you're using it in. Share that in the comments below. Also, guys, you know that I come out with content every single day, twice a day. Clash of Clans, Clash Royale. I hope to see you back for more. Hopefully you subscribe for that. Until next time, be good.